Hi, friend. Today we're talking about NUTCRACKER MASSACRE. Clara visits her aunt for Christmas. Set up next to the Christmas tree is a 6-foot-tall Nutcracker doll. As night falls, it mysteriously comes to life, and mayhem ensues. Directed by Rebecca Matthews, written by Joe Knetter, starring Beatrice Fletcher, Julie Stevens, May Kelly, Andy Dixon, Stephen Staley, and Patrick Bergin. This flick gave me late 80s and early 90s full moon vibes. It was just a goofy enough premise that I was interested. I also love villains and monsters that are just a person in a suit. Produced by Scott Jeffrey, who also produced Scarecrow's Revenge and directed Don't Speak, both of which we've reviewed. And unlike his other productions, this is surprisingly better. The dialogue isn't too bad. It had just enough cheese that it was actually enjoyable. Beatrice Fletcher plays Clara. She did a pretty good job here. This is the first movie I've seen her in, but she's done a handful of other indie horror flicks, like Curse of Bloody Mary, Beneath the Surface, and Legend of Jack and Jill, which I'll probably check out because of her performance here. May Kelly plays Melissa, nicknamed Mousy, Clara's cousin. She plays this character as malevolent as she could, and it's great. Her character reluctantly comes home with her boyfriend, James, played by Stephen Staley. Staley's more of a comic relief, I think, and his character isn't the smartest of the group. Julie Stevens, who plays Marie, Clara's aunt and Melissa's mother, this is her first credit that I could find, and she's great. If she has any roles in the future, I wouldn't mind seeing more of her films. Andy Dixon plays Paul, Clara's boyfriend who cheated on her at the beginning of the film. Dixon's good in the movie, but his character is kind of forgettable. Most of his scenes are a little boring. Clara basically starts the movie being done with him, so when he comes in to try to win her back, I really didn't care. Christophe Montplaisir, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, plays the Nutcracker. Well, at least in the backstory scenes, and I'm just assuming that he's actually in the suit. Speaking of the suit, it's pretty good looking. The head of the Nutcracker looks a little weird and rubbery at times, but for the most part, it's got an old school feel to it. The only downside to the Nutcracker is that they have him breathing when he kills somebody, and it sounds like the actor under the mask. Also, instead of creating something to put the Nutcracker suit on, they just have the actor stand there. You can see him breathing and slightly swaying, probably from the weight of the headpiece. Patrick Bergin plays the creepy toymaker Dimitri. He has a great career in film. He was in Patriot Games, Sleeping with the Enemy, and an episode of Smallville titled Shattered as the character Morgan Edge, just to name a few. While he's only in a few scenes, he kinda steals the show. The effects are cheesy, but I really dig it. I mean, you can't expect too much from a low-budget film, and I think they did the best with what they had, and it works. The death scenes really aren't anything new. I've seen a lot of them before, but after the first, I didn't care that I had. It was fun. The music's pretty good. Mixing eerie music with the slow-down Nutcracker waltz at the beginning was a nice touch. Some of the sound effects are too loud, with like phone texts and the buzzing, and some of the dialogue in a few scenes is a little low. Some sound effects don't really match the actions, like footsteps. It's nothing too bad, but when it happens, it's noticeable and odd. Overall, it's really fun. It brings you back to the days of going to the video store and renting like a Troma movie or Full Moon movie. There's a few boring bits, but it's not too bad. And it's mostly character stuff that really doesn't seem that interesting, but it doesn't completely bog the story down. Yeah, the characters are kind of stock, but the performances were good, as was the writing. It hits a lot of the same beats as other horror movies have, but it's silly and fun. And I think Rebecca Matthews did a fair job here. I think the whole cast and crew made a great little horror movie just in time for the holidays. It was entertaining for me. If you have the chance, I would check this out. Did you see this movie? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and throw a like on the video if you liked it. Thanks.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, check out one of these videos.